Okay, this is going to be fun. We're going to do another demo. This time we're going to be working on a stamp project. So you can see this is kind of the goal that we want to get to in this first part of the demo. So let me just go ahead and hide this. Let's see. I'll make a new file. I'm going to make it 11 inches wide, 8.5 tall, and this is going to be very critical because you're going to be following very specific measurements this time. So make sure that you do this 11 inches wide, 8.5 inches tall, and we'll make a new document. All right, so here's where it gets critical. I'm going to view rulers, show rulers. Okay, and then also what I want to do is I'm going to make a rectangle in the middle. And the important thing is this rectangle, I'm just freehanding guessing it right now, but it needs to be 5.5 inches wide, 3.5 inches tall, and that's very important. And if you look up here, there's the location of this is going to be based on the center of this, and I'm basing it on the center of an 8.5 by 11. So the X direction, which is from this way to that way, I'm going to make this center point at 5.5. So I'm just going to key that in. So it'll be 5.5. And if I hit tab to the next area, half of 8.5 is 4.25. So I'm going to punch in 4.25. Then I'm going to tab to the next area. Here's where I get to key this in. 5.5, I notice the width. And 3.5 is the height. So this is very cool. So now we know, based on this up here, it's centered at this point. 5.5 from the left, 4.25 from the top, or from the bottom as the illustrator measures, and then the width would be 5.5, and the height is 3.5. All right, now we're going to learn about blending. Okay, so here in this control panel, you learn about how to locate and size something specifically, and then now we're going to learn about blending. So on layer one, we're going to be making. Well, let me see. I'm going to lock this, and I'm going to make a new layer. So I click the little lock, click the icon down here to make a new layer, and this time I'm going to change my shape tool to the ellipse, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to go right on the line, and I'm going to hold down Alt or Option and Shift, and I'm going to drag this out to a circle. We'll make a perfect circle. And all right, and then what I want to do is same thing. I'm going to locate it this way. I'm going to make it 3 inches, and then I'm going to locate it here. I'm going to just round this off to 6, and then I'm going to make sure that this is 0.25 and this is 0.25, and each time I hit either tab or enter, and so I go tab, 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 and then enter, and now I have the exact size and location of this. Now I'm going to use my selection tool, and I'm going to hold down Alt, Option, and Shift, and I'm going to drag this to the right. See that double arrow? And I'm going to kind of guesstimate it so you can see the distance from that right corner is about the same. And same size here, and then I'm going to make this 8. Okay, so now I have a good idea that these are located in about the same spot. Now, with the select tool, I'm going to hold down Shift, and both of those are going to be selected, and then I'm going to do Object, Blend, and it's going to be, I'm going to make that blend. So boom, there it is. Now it's see these between, those are all actually interpreted by the blend mode. And because I had been rehearsing this demo, it went directly to the correct steps in between. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to go to blend options, and here I have 12 specified steps. Here, yours might say smooth color. We want specified steps, 12, and I hit OK, and that's what we get. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing all over again, only we're going to do it on the verticals. And so I'm going to go back to my circle or ellipse tool, and this time I'm going to guesstimate it in here. I'm going to click Alt Shift out like this, kind of just guesstimate it there, and I'm going to guess here 2.75, and this is going to be 5.75, and again the width needs to be 0.25, and tab over 0.25, and then hit enter, and that locks it in. Now I'm going to take my my selection tool, Alt Shift, drag, see the double arrow, and I'm going to come down to about the same spot here. And again, I'm going to look at this. That looks good, 2.75. This needs to be 2.75. Size is good. So, all right, same thing. I'm going to shift, click, so both are selected. And then I'm going to do object, blend, make. And this is putting the 12 steps, but since the distance is shorter, those steps are overlapping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to object, blend options. This time the specified steps I know from rehearsing is 7. And then we have, what we have here is a horizontal and a vertical set of basically this is going to be the perforation points on a stamp. So now I'm going to do this. I'm going to with this select tool, I'm going to click Alt Option Shift and drag to the right, and I'm going to align that right on there. And then same thing up here. Click Alt Option Shift, drag down to the bottom, align it there. And there are our perforation points. Okay. All right, now what I want to do is I'm going to unlock this lower layer, and then I'm going to select all by going around everything. So everything's selected, and this time I'm going to go to my Pathfinder, and Pathfinder, I'm going to go Window, Pathfinder, and then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what's called Subtract from Shape. And there you go. There are your perforation points for your stamp. Okay, that's it for this demo.